I forget how nice it is to be a strength build. Just a little over an hour and a half, and that's because I took some extra time to organize my stuff, so really an hour and a half if you just kind of know where to go. I just did some initial setup, so I have a plus 10 here, have some talismans, have some other weapons, Ashes of War, and spells for the buffs. If you want to see the setup entirely, I'll link it in the video description, but it's just a lot of running around, you know, getting this, getting that, blah 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 blah. It's like, I want to fight stuff. So yeah, I actually did this run already, but it was a lot more time, which is fine. I'm not like trying to even speedrun this one, but I did notice that I could have gotten some better talismans before, and it was more fun than I thought it would be doing a colossal strength / faith build, because I've had some people ask before the Shadow of the Erd Tree was released what I intended to go into that DLC with, and I said, well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want some faith to at least use the elemental buffs, so I cosplayed as Millennia and was a Dex faith build. And I've done colossals in the past, but they never really stuck to me, or I never really stuck to them, because I just enjoy being able to hit quicker. But oh my goodness, the Anvil Hammer in the DLC changed my mind. That thing is a monster. Even the Greatsword here. You know, just, it's really nice to get hyper armor with the Colossals anytime you can. And so, now this is another one, but with a little bit more modifications. Basically going to be doing the same thing I did before, though. Either way, it's going to be fun, so most of it is just going to be me rushing through the main areas, because the main reason I wanted to do it from start to finish the first time I gave this was because back when a lot of people were review bombing Shadow of the Erd Tree, it seemed a lot of them were Colossal users, excuse you, and were saying how the chained attacks were just absolutely impossible, which I do agree with. Some of the attacks are just a bit ridiculous. However, I would think to myself, well, isn't that the whole reason why you're a strength build, so that you can tank through it and do poise damage? And so I wanted to give it a try for myself and see. And yeah, I can definitely see how it's a headache more often than not for some people. Whoops, hold on. But honestly, depending on the Ashes of War and the weapons you choose, it's really a lot more manageable than I thought. Not saying it's easy or whatever. I'm not gonna try and be some sort of elitist, try hard or whatever. But, you know, I mean, come on guys, if you're gonna be a strong bonk user, you want to maximize your survivability where you can, because you don't need high strength. I basically stayed at mid 40s in the DLC, and up until the disgusting final boss, which I will never replay, it was fine. I was fine. The enemies were fine. So, yeah. Anyway. It's all good fun. Giant Hunt for the win. And Lion's Claw. I went and got Lion's Claw as well. Lion's Claw, I will say, is pretty superior as far as giving you better hyper armor earlier in the animation. I do tend to get interrupted more easily with Giant Hunt. But Giant Hunt is 16 FP versus the 20 required for Lion's Claw. But Lion's Claw does do a bit more damage. But for most enemies, I still prefer Giant Hunt. You know, it tosses them into the air like a salad. It's great. And so I'm just gonna get my golden seed over here. You guys are so tanky. These Iron Virgins are the reason I always want to have a lightning-infused weapon. The Serpent God Curve Sword I'm gonna go get in the Ruinstream Precipice later is one that I always lightning infuse whenever I can. in addition to the sacrificial axe as well, because I use those two for FP and HP restoration after enemy kills were appropriate, or when desired. Although I'm not sure if I'll lightning infuse them this time around. I'll probably still go and get the wet blade in Lanedale just to have it as an option, but I'm mainly gonna focus on getting my Greatsword to plus 25, and then the Anvil Hammer to plus 10. These are the only two weapons I'm mainly gonna use. And then maybe still here in the lands between I'll swap back to the Morning Star when I need to kill the miners that are weak to the strike damage. But predominantly this is simply to have fun with the colossal weapons. Alright, so you can parry Giant's Hunt, so we're just gonna do a bunch of plunges on you until you switch over to your staff. Alright then. I have to go rest anyway, get my flask back. But yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of Colossals after doing this once and now doing it again. You know, they hit slowly, but they hit hard. And, you know, even without having decent armor on right now because my endurance is still at the starting value of 11, it's fine. I'm gonna focus on leveling up my vigor. Always, always, always. And then maybe once I get to 40 vigor, I will go ahead and begin leveling up endurance. Because honestly, I don't need... The highest I'm probably going to have my strength go in this run is 40. Because once I max... Well, I'm not going to max my vigor, but once I get to 60 vigor, and then I get to like mid-40s, maybe 50 endurance, because these Colossals need a lot of stamina, yo. I'm gonna focus on improving my mind because, you know, the weapon arts are what really make the Colossal shine, you know. And I think that's what a lot of Colossal users are probably missing out on, is not utilizing the weapon arts enough. I mean, honestly, if you focus on being able to use your Ashes of War more often than not, you don't need a lot of strength whatsoever. You really don't. And I get much more return spending 10 points into my mind, even if my strength is as, quote, low, unquote, as 40, than I would pushing it to 60. I mean, obviously, yeah, with the scaling it would be more powerful and hit harder. But then here I am, still with a baby FP bar, struggling to have fun with what makes the weapons truly powerful.
oath-sworn giant. Little Rani, my dear daughter, weave thy night into being. Where did he flee, my sweetie?
I'm also going to avoid using the remembrances. I could easily go ahead and use Renala's remembrance since I won't be switching over to magic. But another thing that I like to kind of advise on for people who ask, of course, if they're like, what do you think about like how to approach magic? It's like, well, quite unconventionally, depending on who you ask, but unless you want to just have the full astrologer experience from start to finish, honestly, I would say do what I'm doing. Just focus on strength. You'll have a much easier time, especially if you're a new player. Just being able to tank hits in melee, and then once you're a high enough level, then you can just use a larval tier and restat into magic. Because honestly, even for me, I tried to restart as a new game astrologer, and maybe I will again. I do love magic, but it is a pain in the ass. There's a lot of things I want to level up right away, and it's just, it's a lot to manage. Meanwhile, with strength, the best part about strength attributes is you don't even need to reach the attribute in order to wield the weapon. So, for example, I need 31 strength to one-hand this. But if I take whatever strength requirement a weapon has and divide it by 1.5, that tells me the lowest strength value I can have on my character in order to two-hand it. So in this case, if you take 31 divided by 1.5, then you're going to get, what is it? 20.6, but you have to round it up, so in this case 21. And so that's why I only put my strength to 21. And then the rest I'm going to do whatever I may. Why is my microphone's like all staticky all of a sudden? And that's really cool. That's 10 free attributes that I can be spending elsewhere for now. And then on top of that, you know, if I really wanted to, I could, which I ended up doing, I think. Yeah, I went ahead and put the strength tier back in here, so I have the strength tier and the spite crack tier to improve my charged attacks. And actually for this, well, I'll keep this for these militiamen hiding out here. Kind of just lure them out. And so during the boss fights, I'm going to be able to one-hand this weapon for 3 minutes. So it works out really nicely. I should have gotten more arrows, but it's alright. Let me turn on my lantern though. Just so I don't trigger the traps. And I know you're hiding here, so bonk. And there's a smithing stone 5 on one of these corpses. Yep, you. I'm absolutely going to ensure I have a plus 25 Greatsword ASAP, as well as plus 12 flasks, and I should be able to get back to having 8 heals and 4 blues, or 12 flasks in total, depending on how you allocate it. I'm used to having 8 crimson flasks, and then I put the rest into my blue, or my cerulean tiers. I'm very impressed with the positioning of items in the lands between. Anytime I do these kind of reset runs, it's always nice to see that no matter what build you go for, things are just very well organized. I don't even have to go out of my way, and you know, I get a lot of the essentials as far as my flasks are concerned. Oh dear. Yeah, that didn't even do much to me. So I just tend to gain a new appreciation for the organization of the lands between. They did a very nice job putting things in proper places. And there's not much you need to go out of the way for. There's only 2 sacred tiers I have to kind of go out of the way for, and even when I do, there's still useful things relevant to this and many other builds. And so, you know, the game really does give you everything that you need and then some. So I can't imagine, because to me this is rushing. This is rushing the game to me. So I can't imagine what others are doing to not even have a plus 12 flask or at least 10 flasks to allocate in total. Because after I did it, and even with the slower hitting weapon, I felt fine. Like, yeah, I got smacked around, but that's why I'm gonna go and get stuff that improves my survivability. Because my damage is fine. It's fine. I don't need to one-shot everything, I just want to be able to use my gorgeous Ashes of War. Can you climb the ladder? Okay, I need to figure out why my microphone is glitching. It's getting old, this microphone. As long as it still works, though. If I don't have to replace it, I won't. I think it's the cable, though. The microphone itself is fine, but it's the cable I notice when I move it around. Alright, I think if I just kill you and go on my way, I'll be fine. Alright, goodbye everybody. I got the smithing level 4s already. And then I'll get another rune item over here, because colossals are expensive to upgrade. And this is where my gorgeous Serpent God's Hunter Curve Sword. Is it Serpent God Hunter? You would think I'd know the name by now, how much I use this weapon. But this is a very good alternative if you don't want to be bothered killing Rykard in order to get the Blasphemous Blade or his talisman that restores your HP upon enemy hits. Blasphemous Blade is still amazing, right? But if you really despise that fight, which a lot of people do, it's interesting to see the comments that still come into the Rykard video I made. And I tried it recently, the same way I did it, and I'm like, I really don't know why it doesn't work for some people. I get it's RNG, right? But I don't know. I mean, you can always just shield poke, right? You don't have to get the lance. That's just one way to do it pretty quickly. But for maximum survivability, I'd be like, oh, you know, just go get a flame talisman, the opaline hard tier from the Erdtree avatar over in Dragon Barrow, right? I mean, if you're able to make it to Rykard, I would imagine that avatar. I mean, yeah, the Scarlet Rot AoE it does is bullshit. I don't ever like fighting those things, even though I know how to fight them by now. I still know why they're super obnoxious to many people, but I'm like, you can go get that. You can find the cookbook. That'll give you, you know, the ability to craft fire-resistant items. There's a lot you can do. You can go kill the Erdtree avatar way back in Weeping Peninsula for the bubble tier that fully negates, or heavily negates, one hit, right? Because it's that lava slam down Rykard does. That's the real problem. The poison's annoying, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's the killer. But that, I can't open the map. That lava slam he does, yeah. But he only does it if you're far away from him. I've never had him do it in melee. I mean, he could, right? Very rare if he does, though. But anyway. With all that... Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back to round table and upgrade again.
Well, I took it no matter, it's all as out your arm.
Alright, so I am at 3,600 right now before using runes. Nice. Okay, so what did that... I need to give myself like 400 more. I really like restricting myself to only using rune items to upgrade and purchase, and then all the other runes that I earn from killing enemies to level up. So I'm pretty sure I still have a good enough, and then I'm not going to use the remembrances, even though you could, right? That's just extra runes to use to level up or however you wish. I'm just going to go ahead and not do it just to see. I was able to get to level 115 the last time I did this with this same approach. And so I should be able to do the same thing here. I'll just need to remember to use the gold pickle foul feet for the late game bosses. But yeah, now I have plus 13. I could go and kill Radon, but just to maximize survivability with him, I'll go ahead and progress into Altus Plateau and get the talismans here. Or actually, I haven't killed Market yet, that's right. Renala was my first boss kill. Oh man, that's right. Well, I'm already here, so may as well. I'll go ahead and take Raya's hand to Volcano Manor. I'm not gonna go there in this playthrough, but if you want to, it's there. It's always nice to have options. It gave me a reason to go speak with Blackguard so that I could progress his questline into Altus Plateau here, so that I would have the option to go buy boiled crabs from him to also help with my survivability against physical damage. I don't think I utilized them the last time I did this. I might this time, but it's always nice to have it as an option.
I hereby take my hand. Give me your... I will
There's just so many good things for you on the way. Even if you are rushing it, it's still, like, Lanedale is such a good catch-up system. You know, you get 4 golden seeds on the way to Lanedale, and there's a bunch of rune items scattered across. Even when you take the minimum path to get to Goldfree, you still find a good amount of rune items. So I always like replaying the game, if for nothing else, to just appreciate its design. But yeah, let me come back to Altus Plateau. I guess Shadow of the Erd Tree is also, I don't know though, the Shadow Tree fragments, I need to rest till daytime, were a bit, I don't know, like, I do like that most of them were concentrated in the main areas, right, with normal progression, but I just really dislike how they hid them behind those hippo enemies. I really could have done without having to kill those obnoxious things just to get a Shadow Tree fragment. But actually, what I'm gonna do, I should have talked to Corwin when I came back to round. Actually, no. You have to talk to Corwin once you unlock Altus Plateau.
Ah, I've decided I'm off in. We may not. If there's any. May the gold.
Yeah, because it's funny, if you don't speak with Gideon at all, which I never do, you can still buy his Black Flame protection spell. I've noticed it appear in the finger readers, where you buy other stuff and turn in your bell bearings too. But if I progress the base game far enough and I don't ever speak with Corwin or progress him, then I notice I can't buy Lightning Fortification off of him, and I lock myself out of that incantation, which is really good to have, right? If I'm going to be getting my faith to 20 in order to use the Anvil Hammer from the DLC, then I want to at least be able to use all the elemental buffs at my disposal, and lightning is a really good buff to have since most armor pieces don't tend to give as much lightning resistance as the other elemental and damage types. So if no other buff, lightning buffs are always nice to have. It is a bit pricey though, but I should be able to afford it. It's 7,500, I think.
Ah, how delightful. I've been doing and will happen.
Yeah.
May the gold.
Okay, so I have 4 of these. Which here, I don't want to do a bunch of arithmetic in my head. 12 times 4 is 48, so that's going to be 4,800. Which gives me 2,700 remaining. Wait, what? Why didn't you use up all of them? Okay. And then 8 times 3, 24, so use 3 of these. And I'll use up a 400 one. Close enough.
Furthest I can happily. May the gold.
Thank you, Corwin. Alright, so now I'll get the sacred tier over here. And I do have enough stone sword keys to where if I wanted to go and unlock the old Altus Plateau for more smithing level 5s, I could, but it's not necessary since I'm only going to be upgrading the Greatsword with the smithing stones. So I'm just going to get out of this dude's aggro range. If I can. Someday. There we go. So, how do I want to do this? There's a few goodies to get here in Altus. I'm gonna come to this cave first, because I'm gonna get the Arsenal Charm +1 there. That's gonna allow me to still use this hefty Greatsword, but actually put on the rest of my armor. That's really nice. Then there's a golden seed around here. And then that'll help me take the path up here. There should be 3 foul feet around here as well, if I recall. I did go and kill the penguinos for some, because I want to be able to craft them later. I do need to go get gold fireflies though, but the capital gives you 3 on the main path, so that's cool. And there's a site of grace here, and that's going to lead me to this hero's grave, which I'm going to get that crimson seed talisman that lets me restore more of my HP with the crimson tier flasks, and then the dragon crest shield talisman +1. That'll improve my physical defenses. That's really good to have as well for a tanky build. And then the next sacred tier will be over here. So like, this is what I mean, like, it's just so cool how everything interconnects. Especially for a build like this. It's very good. Yeah, I can't wield that as well. This is still very powerful. Putting ground slam on this, even at +0, it doesn't matter. The poise damage is the real power behind this thing, and then the physical damage is a nice bonus. Nope. Oh, come on. I am surprised. With the other marionettes, it broke their poise, but you were just stunned by it, if nothing else. That's kind of wild to me. Maybe I have to land on you in order for it to take effect. Oh, nice. I probably won't pick up anything they drop. I mean, obviously if you do, but anytime I'm sharing like my playthrough with these kind of videos, especially on some of my other past ones, a lot of new players tend to find them too, or returning players. So I try to minimize the RNG, right? Because it could very well be where the enemies I kill here, all of a sudden they drop a bunch of smithing stones, but for someone else they never do. That's why I'm not using the remembrances, so that, you know, you're most likely going to be more limited than I will. Or I'll be more limited than you will. Okay, you guys are obnoxious. There we go, yeah, I have to land on you. This is why I level my vigor. Alright, here, since I'm not using that, let me grab my shield again. I don't know why you all followed. I've done that same thing before, maybe one of them follows me, but nope, they all just decided to follow. It's like, alright, well, that's fine. Alright, that's where I get my level 5. Okay. There should be 2 more. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any down here, but I don't think so. I think I can only find a few in here. There's not that many 5s. I'll get the remainder from the cave and the outskirts of Lando. And I'm gonna keep with my mace for these dudes since they are weak to strike. I don't really need anything else. Yep, either 2 charged heavy attacks or a guard counter into a heavy attack. That's all I need to break your poise. I like how the ring blade's just watching. He's like, yeah, Bob deserved that. So I'll switch back to that. Yeah, I won't be able... Can I even wear this with the Greatsword? No. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so it's precisely right there. So now I'm just gonna make my way up through this windmill village and then head toward the fork in the road. Keep to the right side. And since I am gonna come back here in order to get the Godskin Peeler, is it called? From the Godskin Apostle fight here, I'm just gonna get this Grace right now. Because, let me tell you, Fire Giant first phase is fine, right? With even this build, but second phase is just obnoxious. And I cannot be bothered to repeat my first encounter with him with Colossals, because no, that was just not enjoyable at all. It was tedious and dumb. Yeah, there's the four-toed Foulfoot. And so first phase, yeah, I'll use my, you know, Greatsword here with the Ashes of War, all that good stuff. But come second phase, it's like, and we're gonna chug the Physic with the Dex tier that I got for that reason as well. And we're just gonna Black Flame Tornado your ass and call it a day. Thank you, goodbye. I should be able to level up, right? Oh, and my flasks too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep, you know, I'll do that. Half and half sounds good. And then more health, always more health. And since I'm not getting the old Altus, yeah, I only need 2 Stone Sword keys for this grave. I may want to swap my flasks though, just so I can have, well, I have Bestial Vitality, that's the whole reason why I got it, so never mind. I'm gonna be quitting out reloading once I get to the second half though, just so that all of the imps that are chasing me from the upper floor do not follow me down into the other ambush waiting for me down there. I'm not sure if blocking really does make you sprint a little bit faster, but I do it anyway. Plus, if there's things trying to attack you from the front, it's good to block. Alright, so this is just where I'm gonna quit out. Reset their aggro and their position. Always a good thing. When you're being chased, it's like you can just be like, goodbye, not dealing with this today. And this is why I would rather improve my mind before my strength. Once I get my strength to 40, it's like, I'm good. I'm good. What I need is more mind. So I can use my Ashes of War more frequently. That's what I really need. After health and endurance. With this build. And to also use my buffs, of course. The moment my iframes end. May as well grab you. And now onward, get some of the golden rune items just waiting for me right here. And then the sacred tier. That's it, right? Little Ram, leave me alone. What's this item? Oh. Okay, well that takes care of the talismans. Can't think of anything else here. So I'm now just going to progress to lane down. I'm going to stick to this side. I normally like to fight the tree sentinels, but I'll skip them. It is nice. I mean, they drop a hero's rune level 5, but I can find a hero's rune in the capital just fine. And I can also kill the Erd Tree avatar in there for a lord's rune, so yeah. It's funny, I used to hate the tree sentinels, and then once I learned their parry timings, I was like, oh wow. You guys aren't too bad. Like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to see when I'm point blank on you, because you clip through the camera. I can't see what attacks you're going for, but honestly, they have really nice audio cues. And that's something, that's how I approach my criticism toward combat games, is how is the overall design of the boss. Aesthetics are nice and all, but combat-wise, I'm looking at how well you move and how well you sound. That's why Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is still my favorite game, combat-wise, because that game is beautiful in its movement and its cues. Right? You can make something challenging and still have it be fair. But that's gonna put me on a whole different tangent, so I'll just leave it at that. When an enemy has really good movement and cues, both visual and audio, it's most likely going to be a good fight. Especially if you can also parry them in these games. Oh man. Give me a boss with good audio and visual cues and is parryable. That's why I like Rolana as much as I do. Don't get me wrong, she can chain her attacks. And you know, she killed me a few times when I tried her with the Colossals, but again, it's like, well, I'm survivability, dude. I'm just gonna tank through it. I'm gonna focus on my charged attacks and my weapon art. And let me tell you, they're most likely gonna nerf the Anvil Hammer's weapon art's poise damage, which is gonna make me sad. Although honestly, I won't be as mad. I'm still mad about the fact that they felt the need to nerf Glintblade Phalanx's poise damage, because it was really unnecessary. It's like, first of all, you have to do a few things in order to get that Ash of War. So let's start with that. Right. And then it's not like it comes out instantly. There's so many opportunities for you to be interrupted during it. And so, you know, just let us have fun. Let us have fun with the poise damage. I don't understand why you had to go and do that. But, oh well. It's still a great Ash of War to equip. Damage-wise, just, you know. It was really nice seeing the poise damage as well. But the Anvil Hammer's poise damage, I'm like, you know, if they nerf it, I'll understand. Because just to give perspective, on one of the higher, I wouldn't call it an end game or end DLC boss, but it was worth a lot of runes, so in that sense it's equivalent to a late game boss, let's say. I was able to break its poise. I was able to loop the poise break by doing a fully charged two-handed heavy attack into the weapon art. And then the riposte animation was long enough for them to where I could do another fully charged two-handed attack into the weapon art, and then it would break their poise again. And I was just like, this is insane. This weapon is actually insane. I love it. But even if they do nerf the poise damage, it's still a really good weapon. I love that Anvil Hammer. I didn't think I would love a colossal weapon so much. Because before that weapon, I don't know, I didn't really mess around with colossals too much, so... Like, the Greatsword's really nice. Greatsword's powerful, of course. But other than that, Zweihander would have probably been my favorite, simply because the fact that it doesn't weigh a lot. And, you know, you get it very early in the game, you just have to go to Weeping. Only needs 19 strength to wield it, so you can just two-hand it as a Vagabond starting class and you're good to go. I might die, so yep. Yep. And that's why I go get Ground Slam. And then, in the event someone's probably watching this in full, especially a new player, or maybe someone who didn't know, because I didn't. I knew that dexterity scaled with lightning as well, or rather, lightning scales with dexterity. But I didn't know that about fire. I had heard about it, but I never confirmed it for myself until I did this build. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna try killing. If I'm gonna try killing this thing, I'm gonna have to go back to you. And then I already have that active. I can put you back on. There's really no other buffs I can do, so teehee. I do need you to break the statue though. But anyway, so I'm fire infusing my weapons because it gives me a higher attack power as a strength build, since it scales with the strength attribute. Which works perfectly because there's a tier that also improves fire attack damage that I'm gonna get later. Ooh, barely had enough time for that. Yeah, that's kind of sketchy. But yeah, Giant Hunt had just enough recovery to let me dodge out of that. That's really good. No, Giant Hunt is freaking S tier. It really is. Lion's Claw's great too, but it does have a longer recovery, but as a good trade, it does more damage than Giant Hunt, and I've noticed it gives you more hyper armor earlier in its animation than Giant Hunt does. Giant Hunt, you don't really get the poise or the hyper armor until you're about to release the actual attack, whereas Lion's Claw, pretty much when you reach the pinnacle of the wind-up, even before you jump into the air, that's when the hyper armor activates. At least the times I've used it, that's what I've noticed. That's a lightning grease. I mean, I may as well get it. It's 4. Don't know if I'll ever use it, but yeah, it's good. I'm gonna basically be having a fire-infused greatsword the entire time, which I can't use greases on anyway. That's it, right? How many did I get from here? I need one more. That's fine. I remember what I did last time. I got one on the way to Draconic Tree Sentinel, where that merchant is. Yeah, you want to be annoying? Here. I really could do with a little bit more endurance, honestly. I might head over, well, one, actually, I still need to kill Market and Godric, so maybe I should do that instead. This is pretty good, actually. I'm gonna keep this for a while, up until I can, well, I can actually go get the Opaline hard tier if I really want to right now. It wouldn't be much of an issue at all. But I'll wait. The more powerful I wait, the better. Which means for Radahn, I may as well continue forward, just so I can get more golden seeds here, and then get that remaining smithing 5, so I can get this to plus 15, probably plus 16 actually, because I have some 6s. Then come and get the Hero's Grace here, because once I go get Market Shackle, I'm going to come back here to get the Tree Sentinel set, which I'm going to use into the DLC, because that's really good armor set, super easy to get. And then this is where Blackguard will also show up whenever I want. The boiled crabs. So I'm a little tempted to stock up on a few of those right away. I might. I should by now. I want to be conservative with my rune items until I'm into the late game and I know I can afford it, but I should be able to get quite a few boiled crabs. I think there's 600 runes each. I could get like 10. 10 would be a good number. What's this item? Oh, mushrooms. That's actually useful. Because I need mushies to craft my pots. I might actually try to solo the Godskin duo fight and just put one of them to sleep. I usually just summon Bernal because I'm just so egregiously disappointed that the one required duo fight in the entire game, and they couldn't be bothered to make sure it was good. You know, give them unique movesets, since both of them are in the same room, so that they actually have proper choreography with one another and make a duo fight actually functional and fun rather than just tossing two isolated AIs into a room and say deal with it. Just like, just can't. I swear sometimes it's like someone got paid to design this and that bothers me.
I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
So I'm at 7,100 right now. Yeah, plus 16, nice. Okay, close enough. Like I said, I'm gonna be very conservative until I'm just like, yeah, I can breathe. Oh, I should get more arrows. Here, I'll just come here real quick. Always gonna have some arrows.
Wait, well, you're...
Helps to divide and conquer when appropriate. I'll get like 40. 800.
Goodbye.
Bye, Calais. Alright, so where was I going? Oh yeah, toward the hero's grave. I'm gonna rest till daytime though. Although there's no nighttime bosses on my way at this point, but... The only nighttime boss is further up ahead. That Deathbird, which... Yeah, I'm not even gonna go and get the sacrificial axe from the Deathbird in Weeping Peninsula until I have enough endurance. Or I have enough talisman pouches, rather, to equip it with the Arsenal Charm. But I figure I'm already here, may as well run a few more errands. And then I'll go kill Margit and Godric. So Margit gives me my second talisman pouch, and then once I kill Godric, I can speak with the Two Fingers, and then they'll give me my third talisman pouch. And then I'll be very good and set up for Radahn.
Oh, perfect. I got crap.
Yep. So 600, they're the same price. That's good. So do I really want to spend 6k? Here, hold on. I'm so funny. I love myself when I do this. Okay, these will be 4,000, so I will buy 4,000 worth for now. Or 5,000, I guess. Oh, that's fine.
Never met someone. You've got a real.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Right here. And that's even if I feel the need to use them. I'm pretty comfortable with Radon, but he still hits me. So maybe I'll use one just when I'm about to start attacking him. Just so I can take a few more hits. And then I'm gonna have the Rune Bear break this statue to get 2 more Smithing Stone level 6s. Which actually, would that allow me to upgrade this one more time? No, I need 4. That's too bad. Well, actually, if I really wanted to, I think there's a level 6 just before the Radon fight. So if I really wanted to, I could have a plus 17 fire-infused Greatsword for his fight. But it's fine. I'll collect it. Either way. So yeah, even when you're rushing the game, like, you can get... Granted, you have to choose one weapon, right? If you're juggling between multiple weapons, then yeah, it's a bit rough. And then that's where the bell bearings come in handy. Which I'm still gonna go and get, because it benefits me to go get them. Everywhere that the bell bearings are located, I have to go to anyway. Either for upgrade materials, talismans, or just any other goodies. Hence why I love how well designed the Lands Between is. It really justifies you going and getting really valuable key items. It's not like they just put this key item that's super valuable and there's nothing else around it. I can't think of an item that does that. Oh, I should send the elevator back down because I'm going to come back here later. I mean, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 items or weapons, armor, what have you, that do that, but my point is, it's not a common thing. Things were placed very intentionally, and I love that. Actually, I'm gonna kill the bear first, so that you don't join the party uninvited. And actually, let me get this going. And that's it. This going. Well, come on. Don't be shy. Did you break the statue? Really? Another one? There we go. Alright, so I said I would go and kill Margit. That's right. I was about to go to Radon, but it's like, no. Go get your talisman pouches now. I could have done this in my first part 1 video, but I got tired of running errands. It's like, okay, I actually want to fight stuff now. Although honestly, an hour and a half, because I took some time to organize stuff, so really, like, if you were just going from checkpoint to checkpoint, only took me an hour and a half to get everything. That's really good time, considering everything I get. But it got to the point where it's like, okay, I want to smack stuff around. I got to smack things around here and there, but was not enough. Actually, no, I said I do want a bit more endurance. If I can get my endurance to 20, that would be great. Honestly, 40 vigor is perfectly fine, even up until gold free. For me. You staggered me out of a charge?
Well, thou art passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
I disagree. Your little dagger swipe should not stun me out of a charge two-handed heavy. I don't care if I'm shirtless. The weapon still gives me nice hyper armor. Oh well, not like it did that much damage at all. Yeah, the longer you wait to come here just makes it that much easier. Although for this running section, I'm probably just gonna put Bloodhound's Step on my straight sword, actually. And then put my armor back on. Just standard. Because I'm not gonna fight anything, I'm just booking it to Godric. And then put that on. Let's see, what's the boost? Like... That's pretty nice, almost 10 points across. Yeah, I love this talisman. And then this one too. Oh, can't wait to put you on once I kill Godric.
You there? Come over. It's tight. Oh, the guard, you'll breach them. Well, but of course.
You know, if I really wanted to just be a little bit overkill. Although, nah, I have Bestial Vitality. Let me just put that back on. Then I'll go ahead and get this Site of Grace. I'm not going to use Godric's Great Rune, but you know, if you want to, it's here. Get some of my FP back at least. Or actually what I'll do, because this gets preserved even through resting at a Site of Grace. Go ahead and reapply that. And then rest. Alright, I can go back to my bunk. I will spare you, Alexander. I mean, sure. I usually am able to kill him even before he has a chance to throw fire at me, but, you know, sometimes. Depending on what he does, it can take a little longer. I knocked him out of it with just the damage.
I am the Lord of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Alright, now coming back to round table. Give me my third talisman pouch.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as now become.
This. So I'm still heavy. Oh man, that's a bummer. I mean, I could keep the helmet on, but that's too bad. Okay, well, honestly, with this, I'll be fine. I mean, what else could I do? I mean, if I really, really, really wanted to, I could go and kill the Erdtree Avatar. And then that's something I would use, a gold pickle Foulfoot. And then I could, because I'm just trying to think, like, you know, if you know, Radon can be very tricky. I hated him for a long time. So I would replace the strength not crystal tier with the opaline hard tier. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that right now at a plus 16 with Giant Hunt, Flame Infused on an Erd Tree avatar. Ooh, honey. Dead Eagle. So I'll just go do that. It'll make for some nice extra runes, and then maybe with the endurance I'll level up. I'll be able to wear my armor with the Greatsword equipped. Just I want to have this at the ready. Yeah, you always want to like dodge the moment you see she's gonna hit the ground, and then want to be on her side to avoid the tick damage, the heavy tick damage from the Scarlet Rot that goes in front of her. That's a good opening to take that. There's my opaline hard tier. Ugh. S tier. Tier. S tier tier. That's great for everybody. Here, I want to just see. I'll do it little by little, because I do want to continue with my health if I can. No. Here, what would I need it? What's my current equip load? Like, this would be the bare minimum I would have for most fights. This has me at 51.3. What's that divided by 0.7? Oh, 73. Maybe one more level. I'll put it to 20. I'll just put it to 20. Yep, now I'm medium load. Could I also have this? No. It'd be great if I could also have this. That would put it to 53.8. Which means I would need 76. Ooh. Wonderful. Yeah, but then that's it. That's pushing it. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that way I can equip that if I want to get my health back while killing enemies. Yeah, I really just want to get my vigor to 50. So 22 endurance will do the job for now. Yeah, like this will be when I'm going through areas, and then this setup will be for the boss battles. I'm not gonna use a gold pickle Foulfoot for Radon because he's only worth 70k, and honestly, I'm pretty sure even the Faramuzula Beastman dual fight in the Dragon Barrow Cave is worth more than him at like 80k or something. And then, of course, these two up here are even more valuable, so I'm gonna save the gold feet for late game bosses. But, yep, okay. This is really well prepared. I have 35, 31, 34, 33. And then when I take my physic... Oh, I didn't put the tier in there. Hold on. Remember to put the tier in there. Mid 40s. That's really good. With this much health? Yeah. He'll still hit, but your survivability goes up a bunch now. And that's not even taking this as well. This stacks with the tier.
The stars of aligned. The festival. The festival. But now.
Yeah, and then if you really, really, really wanted to, you could go back to round table right now before it's too late. It's never too late. And get it this to a plus 17. I am just going to activate Bestial Vitality now. It lasts for a good while. And then my physic once I'm closer to him. Like while I'm on the horse, avoiding his rain of arrows. Actually, yeah, I want to do this part on foot. Oh, this is a good time to use the boiled crab. Dodge in front, then come back behind. I'm not gonna make it in time, I'll just do another charged heavy. How did that miss? I guess you can take another one here too if you really want to. What does this put my defenses at? Oh my god, mid 50s. Alright, Radon's all set. Everyone else, yeah, so I'll just progress into Leyndell Capital, Royal Capital Leyndell. And then go say hi to Goldfree. I won't come and get the Tree Sentinel armor set until I have enough endurance to be able to put it on. Which is hilarious because that means I'm gonna wait till I'm even more powerful. Until I say hi to Patches. Which means that Sanguine Invader's gonna have a terrible day. Just absolutely terrible day with me. Good. And you know, oh, I should have put lightning on. That's okay. But yeah, we got lightning fortification unlocked, so definitely good for this fight. It's so nice when Giant Hunt just interrupts him all the time. Lion's Claw does the same thing. Both are very heavy hitters. Oh, here. Before I forget, again. I'll leave fire there. Just add lightning, and then this, and then this eventually, once I start upgrading my faith later on. I really don't need that right now, though. But, yep, these are pretty much all the incantations I'll be equipping. If I ever need an extra memory stone, or memory slot, I can purchase the one from Round Table Hold. Alright, so since I'm here, let's switch to that. I can't put this on too, huh? Nope. Well, here. I'll put that on, just take off the helmet, it's fine. Here, Melina, just speak with me now. Get it out of the way.
My art for bringing here, and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you have. I have no.
Although, you know, I am wondering, Godfrey does pack a punch, so I don't have a lot of time to do charged attacks against him, so maybe now's a good time to just go and get my fire attack tier. Just so that every hit I do against him has a little bit extra kick to it. Oh, where's the... it's right there. Can I jump down from up here safely, or do I really have to go all the way around? I feel like there's a safe way to jump down. Oh, it looks like I could do this. Ah! Easy. Okay, Torrent, please. Thank you. Ugh. Yeah, if you can kill the Dragon Barrel one, you can kill this one. Absolutely. It's good to see that you still survived the damage. Even though, yeah, the Dragon Barrel one would have hit harder. But, yeah. This one's kind of... I feel like this one's even more awkward because you have this rock in your way, and it just... this area feels more confined than the Dragon Barrel one to me. Even though the Dragon Barrel one is on an incline, that also makes it annoying. But, oh well. Either way, I got my tier. Yeah, so to compare, let me see. Even though the attack power rating is good to look at, so like right now I'm at... does the controller block this, I wonder? Let me see. Oh no, perfect, it doesn't. So I don't need to read it aloud. But yeah, 571. And then with the tier, 629. I don't really know what that means. I always like to just hit enemies to see the difference in numbers. So if I come over here, just do a standard light attack against you. That's 564 without the tier. And then with the tier, 613. Yeah, that's still pretty good. With the weapon art, it's even better. The damage number difference is better with the weapon arts as opposed to just the standard core attacks. Here, I may as well, just to see. I remember doing this against the Pharaoh Mozula Beastman, but may as well do it against you. So I get 945 without the tier active. Don't mind me, just doing some testing. That's what these runs are all about. Just observing new ways to approach the game. 1027. Yeah, that's slightly higher. Either way, it does more damage. And if it does more damage all across the board as opposed to me having to do like a charged attack, I'll take it. And so yeah, I'll probably keep this for a while then. Alright, I've killed you enough times, I don't need to do it again. But yep, plenty of gold runes to collect even on the minimal path here. I'll kill you though, I don't want you following me with your bubbles. And then just wait for your fire to go away. I'll just kill you actually. Get that rune item. Now the imps do follow me all the way down here, so I'm just gonna book it to the Grace, rest up, and then just deal with the avatar solo. Get my gold fireflies right over there. Plus you're just gonna spam your projectiles once I come over here, most likely. Yep, that's what you usually do when I create distance. Thank you. And then I'll go say hi to Cruci and get the rune items in that room as well. Actually, since I already got the Grace, just fast travel there. Alright, another smithing stone level 6 over here. Then I'm gonna go get Thunderbolt. Oh, my baby. If nothing else, I'll probably upgrade the Sacrificial Axe much later, like probably not until I get to the DLC. Actually, I kind of need to fast travel back up there, so... Ugh, you're not... Is there a way back up? I'll just quit out. I can't recall. There probably is, but I just want to fast travel back to the Grace. So it's like, let's just reset everybody, yeah? I'm just giving everyone salad today, you know? Just tossing them a salad. Because I toss them up like a salad. It's like salads for everyone. Then when I switch to Lion's Claw, it's like pancakes. A pancake for you, pancake for you. But we're being healthier this time. Now we're just tossing salads to everybody. I still love my pancakes though. They're good. I normally run past this golem, but... or whatever, gargoyle. But, I may as well kill you. Oh my gosh. I didn't think, you know, these riposte windows, man, are so weird. When I am perfectly positioned in front of an enemy's head for a riposte, the game's like, nah, I'm not gonna give it to you this time. But when I'm to the side of them and I'm like, oh, I'll just do a regular attack, I'm not gonna make it in time, the game's like, oh, so you want me to teleport you in front of their head for the riposte? It's like, what? I mean, I won't say no, but... you know, game, if you're going to be that nice to me, I'd much prefer that you ensure that I get the riposte when I'm properly positioned, you know? Oh, Elden Ring. Well, here, I may as well go and get the sacred wet blade, I believe. That way I can holy infuse, and I think it also does lightning, both of which are very useful. And it's right here. Probably a bunch more goodies I could get in here, but I will only get the wet blade and that's that. Actually, I do know there's rune items in Fia's room. Fia! Oh, Fia! Emote. Ah, hero's room. Yep, fine by me. Give me all the rune items. Can I level up? Yep. I can trade. That's the whole point. Stamina management though. And boop. Okay, I'll continue leveling up my endurance. Probably get that to, what, 30? I don't know, I mean... Yeah, that way I can... I don't know if I'd be able to wear Tree Sentinel by the time I get to Fire Giant. I mean, obviously, if you really want a power level, you can just head to Dragon Barrow. But, you know, I still kind of want to keep with the whole minimal concept here, and any side paths I take are only to be done to get really good stuff. I mean, power leveling is great, of course, but like actual items. Otherwise, I'll just stick to the main path. Morgott does hit pretty hard, so I probably will use a boiled crab just so I can trade more hits with him. Yeah, I don't have any holy resistance though. Please break your poise. Really? Okay, well that time you did.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
You know, maybe it would have been better if I went with Divine Fortification. I assume that's holy damage he does. But either way, even without that, I really wanted to tank the physical parts more than the magic parts. Although he has equal parts of both. But I didn't die. That's the main point.
Hello, allow me. You are prevented. The thorns are husk the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide. Shall I let my share them with me? Your thoughts, your ambitions.
And not only just so I can actually wear more of my armor is why I want to improve my endurance, but also just to I'll put that on so more of my health gets restored. So now that I have all four, let's see. I'm never going to get rid of you. I'm always going to have that. Always going to have that as well. Most likely we'll keep that, and then this is the one I'll be swapping out. That's how I usually organize my stuff. Like the first slot's the one I swap out the most, then the second. This one's like least likely to swap out, but maybe, and then these two are usually like, yeah, I never want to swap these out. But sometimes I even do. But yeah, my little system that nobody asked for, but you got anyway. Actually, since I got some more emotes, let me see. I want... Oh, I never got finger snap. Hold on, that's important. Getting the finger snap emote gives you more iframes, don't you know?
Always the howl, I suppose. Next time you don't try just that.
Actually, fire spur me. Okay. Ah, almost forgot the most important thing, the emotes. But yeah, just more chances to attack, of course, the higher my endurance. Here, while I'm people running, let me craft some more. Oh, I don't have the crafting book yet. I was gonna be like, let me craft some gold pickle foul feet. Do I have any more? Because I would want to use... I have one more. Okay, so after Fire Giant, I'll go say hi to Patches, I guess. Just so I can craft some for Malekith. I don't use one on Gideon because he's trash. He doesn't deserve it. And then I use one on Godfrey and then Radabeast, of course. Oh, please, make my day. Oh, you're lucky. And then I'm, of course, going to go and get Morgoth's Great Rune, because why wouldn't you? The HP bonus you get is delicious, so there is no reason not to go get it. Especially with this build. May as well grab that, it's right there. If I wanted the better variant, then I can go kill the Farum Azula Beastman duo fight. I'm gonna get the Site of Grace first, and then come up here and do the fight. Okay, I won't activate it right now. I mean, I have I forget how many great runes I have, but that's gonna be for the DLC if I'm gonna use it. I want more endurance. 52 vigor is gonna be good for a while. I mean, it's just good period, right? I could go all the way to Moog with it, but I'm gonna go to 60, cause why not? Go away. I am gonna go back to round table and get this baby to plus 18. And should only have to buy a few level 6s. Give me your emote. So wait, I currently have a... I don't want to buy more than I need. I have a plus 16 and I have 5. And so that means 4 more. I would need 10s and I have 5 currently, so I only need to buy 5 more. Okay. Alright, and I'm at 14,100 before doing all this. I have plenty of rune items by now. So, but you know, I'll still, like, I like to keep track of where my runes were before. May as well. Always good to have extra.
Now, those eyes of a challenger find them well.
And so... and I can get more Smithing stone 7, so I can actually get this to plus 20 because I can go back to first step, take the teleporter chest in the ruins, and then that'll drop me off into that Kaled cave with the falling star beast, and it'll drop me the level 1 somber bell bearing too. Okay, so I'll go do that. And I said I was at 14,100. I'm close enough. Hey, listen, I spent time getting these rune items, so not even that much extra time, but you know, I went out of my... I didn't even go out of my way. Point is, I have them, I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them. Alright, so that teleporter chest be over here. And since I'm doing some errand running again, I'm also gonna head toward the Windmill Village after killing Falling Star Beast so I can get the Godskin Peeler for Black Flame Tornado, since Fire Giant's coming up. Anyone else want to come say hi? Yeah, you saw, huh? You're smart. You're gonna survive. You're like, oh no, I'm not messing with that. Do I need to get this tout? No, not for this build. I don't know how much of your attacks are magic. It's mainly physical, but I may as well. $55 magic, mid-40s physical defense. That's so good. Yeah, I got 5 level 7s, a Somber 6, and the Bell Bearing. You can't beat that. Oh, I really have... Oh, because I got teleported here, so I have to take this. Alright, well before... Oh, I have to rest. Oh, it's... Yeah, because it still thinks I'm trapped. That's funny. Do I have to rest at it too, or only activate it? I may as well go to Round Table real quick and upgrade. Why not? Just killed Godskin Apostle that much sooner, yeah? I'm at 24k.
Out of it. I didn't. I'll be doing my job. Just lay out.
And now back to the windmill village. Where are you? Apostle, you do fire damage, so even though it's still HP, like, based, the actual flame component can still be mitigated, at least. Well, here, I'll look at it after I take the physic. Yeah, 56 fire. These small buffs are not that small. All of them put me in the mid-50s after the physic. Alright, let me clean up house a little bit. Will not be using you guys. I will be using you. Almost, you know, Flame Grant Me Strength is good. I just wish it lasted a little longer. I think it's 30 seconds, but my gosh, it doesn't feel like it. It feels faster. And even then, it's like, you know, even if it were 45 seconds, it would be great. You know? So maybe I'll use it here and there, but I'm almost tempted just to keep my... Well, no, I have to get this to 20 for my anvil hammer, so never mind. Never mind. But okay, that's done. So back over here I go. So, funny enough... Oh, and I can finally have that as a secondary. This will still do more poise damage to you. Well, maybe not more, but... just the same. And I'll just switch over to you for the actual damage. put the riposte on you? Oh, finally. You always fall at the most awkward angle. Oh, what's this item over here? Oh! Okay. Even better. You didn't drop anything, huh? Nope. Although, even if you did, I try not to pick up enemy grabs when I'm sharing my playthrough. There's my level 8. I'll get a level 7 in Faru Mazula and the level 9 in Faru Mazula as well. Faru Mazula. I can't hear the word Azula without thinking about Zuko's sister, deranged crazy sister from Avatar: The Last Airbender. What a masterpiece. I would like to see more shows like that. How many golden seeds do I have? Oh, that's right. I'm gonna get one here and then another one close to Fire Giant, and that'll put me to have 12 flasks in total. Here, I'll just stick with my Greatsword for you. You know, if I really wanted to, which I do. Oh, really? Once I switch talismans, then you don't give it to me? That was a good amount of health back. I'm gonna keep that on. Yeah, that's why it's like, this is great. Even just trying to get a death root, I still got a solid talisman out of it. Alright, come on, hurry up. You know what? Here. It's quicker, and I want my health back. Doesn't matter that there's a site of grace, just a few, you know, steps in that direction. It's all about the principle. I did pick these up, yes, okay. I should organize it so that... I'm gonna do that actually. I like to organize my towels. That's why I switch it to order of acquisition. So that I can go to the weapons or talismans that I like to swap to quicker. So let's do that. And then do all of this. So my standard setup will be that, you, and you. We can put you there as a placeholder. And then I'll be swapping from that to this. And then that for Fire Giant maybe, or anything else. I usually like to put my defense talismans on the second row, since those are usually the ones I swap to when I have my other talismans. All about organization. Nice. I'm pretty sure the Rivers of Blood, also does flame damage, so I'll just prepare that. I didn't bother with Bestial Vitality because it's like, you know, the burst damage you do. Haha. That's why I'm gonna try to juggle. Oh, don't do your backstep nonsense. They consider the first input. There, just core attacks for you. Because they input read the initial hit, so when they backstep spam, it's just annoying. Oh, I thought I picked this up. I'm like, I thought I would be able to do it twice. There we go. And then my last golden seed, yep, is just up there. Perfect. Gosh, this worked out so nicely. Ah, it's so good. Oh damn, I'm like, oh, can I open the map? By the time I'm able to, I'll just may as well continue it on torrent. Okay, so several things. One, I actually don't know Fire Giant's fire resistance. And that's another thing I've been meaning to try and test out, is if even with an enemy that's fire resistant, if still keeping my weapon fire infused as a strength build would be beneficial. Although since my strength value is still technically kind of weak, yeah, he has 50. 0 against magic and lightning though. And then 20 against holy. Okay. Well, I will just switch it to heavy infusion then. Yeah, because... And I'm actually going to give myself more blue, maybe evenly like this, see how that goes. I usually don't get hit too much, but 5 should be enough. I'll just allocate it for this fight because I have to replace you with you. And I'm going to have to wait till second phase so that I have enough time. I should have enough time even if I do it at the beginning, but for only 3 minutes, and this is absolutely necessary, otherwise I won't even be able to use the weapon art, so better to use it in second phase than risk first phase dragging out if he does a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god, I only need a... Okay, normally I don't use rune items to level up, but when I'm that close... I literally need 200 more. There. Okay. So, can I have this at the ready and still be light? Oh my god, that's so good. I want to keep that on just so I get more health back when I heal. It's easier for me to avoid his fire than his physical attacks, so I'll keep that on, and I need these two. But I can switch to this when it's time. And then just to triple check, I have the dex tier. Yep. Okay. Let's go. I'll go ahead and use this as well. Just in case. Oh, I didn't switch to heavy. Oh no. Well, 4 of those is enough to break your poise. Oh, I drank my physic at the beginning of the fight. Okay, come on, die. Die, 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 die. I need you to go into second phase, please. Oh my god, no. Okay. Well, this will be a good test to see, because that was a terrible first phase. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was terrible. I mean, I could have gotten away with it. Honestly, it wasn't really that bad. Well, this is good. I'll be able to compare damage. I don't remember the damage numbers, but when I rewatch, I'll be able to. But anyway, yeah. Don't drink the physic. I never closed distance with him in second phase for that reason. But it's good to see, like, if I just booked it on torrent and ran away, I tanked quite a bit of that fire damage. But yeah, I'm just gonna not do any buffs, really. Just conserve the FP for the weapon arts. And I didn't take off the fire infusion yet again. You know what? No. If I have to redo this fight, I'm gonna do it so that I can compare. Because I want to know. I'm curious to see if even with this low strength, if fire infusing it would still be better. I'll be very surprised. Oh, but I'm gonna have to switch. That's right. Only Lion's Claw lets me have an innate heavy infusion without needing to go get the Iron Wet Blade. Yeah, I definitely want to conserve my FP then. That's fine. Lion's Claw does more damage anyway. Oh, but then I won't be able to do a comparison. Well. Oh well. I can still compare the heavy attacks, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Whether I can or I can't compare it. Either way, I have to use Lion's Claw. without having the iron wet blade. Okay, no. This is why you're trash, Fire Giant. Like this arena, who thought this arena was a good idea? It's like, yeah, I love when you just go on top of a rock. Really, it just butters every biscuit in my bakery when you do that. I'm not about to deal with that headache. Oh, look, another rock. I dodged, but whatever. Just die. Alright, now I can drink the physic. Fire damage negation, yo! Oh, get my runes though? Oh, all 248, yeah. This is why I black flame your ass. Because you're an obnoxious roly-poly. Yeah, that's fine. I can tank those now. Oh, no, 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 no. Do I have enough time? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. And that's why you want to do yourself a favor and just get Black Flame Tornado for Fire Giant. I feel like I was doing more damage. Even without Lion's Claw, I felt like my heavy attacks did more damage. But either way. Okay, so I'm curious. I'll get my endurance to 30. I want to see, before I continue leveling up, I normally don't like keeping this many runes on my person, but I'm going to go back to Patches and get Margit's Shackle, because before progressing any forward, I want to see where I need to get my endurance so I can wear Tree Sentinel armor. So come back here. Although honestly, like, I shouldn't be nervous. I'll be fine. Even when I go to the hero's grave, I'm not gonna fight anything. I'm just gonna rush it on over. I'll kill the basilisks just so that they don't become a problem. I'll probably keep Lion's Claw on for them, just so that I hit harder. I can probably one-shot them, actually. Oh, and I need to switch this back to a fire infusion, just so that I do more. I'm at 524 right now. Well, either way, this dude's gonna have a bad day with me. He's gonna get pancakes. Oh, I'm like, what? There we go, 640. Yeah. Well.
Yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all!
I could kill him, but, you know, if you want the Bulgo armor, then you have to keep him alive.
You're a man of reason!
Which I'm not gonna change into the Bulgo armor. I've never liked that armor set, it's so derpy. The only thing I'll wear is the Bulgo greaves, because it actually looks good with the usual armor set I go for. And it has wonderful stats. And so the greaves are the least cringy. But the chest piece... Well, actually the helmet can look good with some other armors as well, but that chest piece is just ridiculous. It's like, no, I don't want to be a chunky boy.
Well, not a bit and welcome. You won't need them.
Alright, so 1800, 5000, so what, 6800? And then 7600. Yep, I'm still keeping count, even now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's it, right? Nothing else from you? Nope.
Cheers for that.
Okay, so now I have 3 more gold pickle foul feet, and I can craft 3 more, right? Hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah, I could craft, because I have 3 gold fireflies from Lanedell. Oh, that's beautiful. Alrighty. And then, oh, that's right, I wanted to come here. Duh, that's why I came over here. Equip. Margit Shackle. I'll put it here. I'll go ahead and drink my physic just so I have a little bit extra defenses. Wonderful. Oh, that death blight builds up so quick. If anything's gonna kill me, it's that. No, 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 no. Okay. Anyway. I'll just wait safely back here until that expires. Wonderful. And I have to go back to the entrance. I think I'll keep Lion's Claw, just to switch it up a bit. I've had enough fun tossing salad, now it's time to make pancakes. Okay, so minus the helmets, because the helmet, yeah. I would really like to be able to do this setup at the very least with this, so that puts my weight at 69.2. I would need 99 to be, well, maybe 100 for a little bit of wiggle room, I suppose. And I'm currently at 90. I could probably get that. Let me see. Like 10 more. $95. Probably have to put it all into endurance. Oh, just barely by 1 point. One more 36 endurance would do it, yeah. I can take that off though. Okay, I think I'll do that. Yeah. I can always just put this on quickly to do Bestial Vitality, then take it back off until I get another level. But yeah, now I can roll with the Tree Sentinel set. And still have this in my offhand to get passive healing every time I kill enemies. Oh, that's so good. I have to take the lift back up. Alright, so that now puts me without any buffs mid-30s, except for strike. Huh, that's funny. Tree Sentinel doesn't care for strike damage. It's good for everything else though. And then this is fire infused, yeah. Okay. I mean, again, I have a bunch of remembrances that I could use to level up if I wished. Since I consider those to be, like my enemy kills, I use those to level up. Or whatever I'm in the mood for. But purposefully restricting myself just so that, you know, if anyone is watching this in totality, you'll have more runes than I do. And so it'll be that much easier to upgrade and buy stuff. Right, I still have 4 of these remaining even, and I can go and comfortably get more even with my rune items. Minus the remembrances.
I have this world and death. Are you to commit? Very well, let my hand.
May as well use my physic for this section, since I'll have a Sight of Grace right after. Oh, that just one-shots you. Wonderful. Yeah, with the sneak attack bonus, but then it just instantly breaks your poise even when you're aggroed to me, so that's great. Damn, compare that to a fully charged heavy. That's like over 600 points more of damage. Well, actually, that one was 1304, but still more powerful. Oh, and I need to reallocate my flasks back to my 8-4 split as well. I could kill this thing painfully, but I do have Black Flame Tornado, so if I really wanted to, I could just do the Dex tier thing again, because even with my attack power, this thing is just tanky and annoying more than anything. And there's a much, much easier Ancient Smithing Stone that I can get without having to deal with you. And since I only need one, I will go get the easier one. I just love the distance that Lion's Claw covers. It really allows you to just prepare it from a distance without having to get near their threat range. Ooh, my god. My frames like stuttered there. I swear these DLC patches have just made the game more unstable for me. Oh, there we go. Yes! Oh, it's 100 exactly. Wonderful. Oh, I didn't mean to rest. Beautiful. Well then. Don't mind if I do. May as well use this. I'm not gonna kill anything, but you know, extra defenses. With the Tree Sentinel set, now I'm approaching 50. Oh. This is so good. This is the Somber level 7 though, so I want to get this. And then the Somber level 9 here. Okay, so I have a plus 20. I need this to be at 21 and I have 4 and I need 6. So that means I only need to get 2 more level 7s and then 8 more of these. So 2 and 8. Oh, but I can't buy them yet. Because Godskin over here is the one that gives me the final tier for them. A plus 20 for them is perfectly fine though. I'm just thinking, is there anywhere else I could get 2 more level 7s? Probably, but I'll just continue. Going forward. Just grab that. And skip you, or not. You know, I'm gonna have to quit out because I want to craft sleep pots. I do want to try putting one of them to sleep. I think I'll put the Apostle to sleep if I can. I can sneak to the side. Just craft all of them. I won't use my gold pickle foulfoot for them though. I'm gonna save this for Malekith, Godfrey, and Radabeast. That's what that's for. And so let's see, prepare you. And you. You. I'll drink another blue since I do need to use FP to throw this. And you, I will parry. Hit your dying corpse just to get more damage. And you're still taking a nap? Good. You input reader. That's fine, you're on such a sliver of health, it would have just been overkill, so just die. Okay, you know, I'll finally start leveling up my strength. May as well. I'm gonna get this to 40. Cause yeah, 52 is fine. But I do wanna at least one-hand it without needing the physic. Although, wait. Oh my god, I didn't even replace my physic. I could have been doing more damage. Whatever, it's fine. Clearly with the sleep pots it didn't matter. That's funny. Okay, well, I may as well wait then until I get the ancient dragon smithing stone, which is just over here. And you know what? These guys' lightning attacks actually hit pretty hard, so I'll do lightning fortification and this. Yeah, that's good. And then that. Another great thing about Tree Sentinel is just that I have how much poise? Yeah, 70. So I can just do light attacks and tank through a good amount of hits. Then come and get you over here. And then the ancient smithing stone's up here. Yeah, your shield's not gonna help you. Should I just... Yeah, I'll wait till I get the next site of grace. And then I'll travel back to Round Table. Oh, ooh, that was risky. And then here comes my upgrade for the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Oh, thank you. Now I'm gonna be even tankier. For physical damage, anyway. Let's see. From... Yeah, that's great. Doesn't seem like much, but hey, I'll take it. You do holy attacks, I'm sure. And may as well use my physic. I normally parry him, but it's like, nope, gonna tank everything you do. And then yeah, it's actually better that I waited because I can get one more level 8 here. I mean, if I really want it, is there going to be more on the way? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just go now. Or I could wait. I can't remember if I'm going to find another one on the way, but yeah. Okay, this part... Definitely lightning. And I am running by these birds. Goodbye. Go away, please. No, don't do that. Yes, that's what you should be doing. Yep, let's see, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 5, 6 for Sombers, 7 and 8 for Sombers, and then the 9 I just picked up. Wonderful. Alright, now I'm gonna go and upgrade my Greatsword. How many 8s do I have now? Oh. I need to know how many to buy. So just one more 8? Oh wait, no. No, I think it's the same, huh? 2 more of these. And 7 more of these. Oh, I have to turn in the bell bearings. I didn't take note of how many runes I had before, but you know, at this point, I don't think it matters very much. I've got plenty of rune items, but I'll assume I was like, what? In the 40k neighborhood? I'll just get it to 40k. Plus 25. Yeah, that seems about right. Anything else I need here while I'm here? No, I already have a plus 25 for that. I can't level up yet, can I? Ooh, you know? 3,500 more? About? Not sure. Why not? Why not? It's close enough. Even though I still have Draconic Tree Sentinel to kill, but you know. I'll still do lightning for you, even though the fireballs tend to hit me more consistently than not. Yeah, 56 with the physic. Yeah, Lion's Claw's a lot of FP. Well, not really, it's only 4 more, but yeah. Oh well, I'll do it against Malekith. I'll just have to be selective when I do it. I mean, I have to be selective when I do it with Giants Hunt anyway as well. Neither Ash of War is foolproof. I can't just spam it willy-nilly. You gotta time it appropriately. $60 in the 60s when I take the crab. That's so good.
Thou who approacheth destined death, stolen.
Okay, well not when you keep backing away, dude. Malekith, stop moving around so much, yeah? I forgot to equip a gold tickle foul-foot. What? What broke your poise? My body collision when I tried to jump behind you? Oh my god. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. I'll keep that there. Actually, with Gideon, I'm gonna toss him like a salad. Yeah, I had fun with Lion's Claw. It was really good against Malekith. Holy crap. That poise break with the body collision was wild. I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah, because it's like, ah shit, I didn't do it at the right angle, so I collided with him, but it's like, it backfired on him, didn't it? I've never had that happen. That's great. But yeah, for shitty in here, gonna do all the things. I'll still do Bestial Vitality, even though it doesn't really do much when there's burst damage, but you know, I have it, may as well use it.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. Unto eternity. My fellow.
Yep, that's, you know, I should just go for salad tosses. I don't know why I tried to do anything different. I just need to prevent him from casting spells. It's like, God, Gideon, you are such a trash fight. And I hate that you're required. That's what makes it worse. Is that it's required.
Well, until now.
Oh my god. Honestly, I don't know whether to do that or divine. I'm gonna do divine fortification. Those rings are disgusting. I won't even bother with bestial vitality, it doesn't matter. Just die. Yeah, definitely divine. Fortification was the way to... Oh, I did lightning. Okay, well if I had done divine... Yeah, because those rings are the most annoying. I mean, the flame one can be pretty trippy as well. The black flame one, but I'm actually... Giant Hunt comes out far enough to where it can interrupt that when you cast it, but the rings, those are the quicker ones. But either way, you died, Shidian, as you should. Light rolling spell spammer. Just toss you up into the air. Okay, so these last two fights I will use my Gold Pickle Foul Foot. And I will use that against you, because you are pure physical damage and you hit hard. Yep, that's good. Oh! Oh, he ate the stagger. I was really hoping I'd break your poise like that.
Brave, tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
You know, I should really work on getting my faith higher. I want to get this to 20, because 30... Well, actually, I do need... Do I need 39 strength for the anvil hammer? I'm going to be able to get to all these stats. But I'm just curious. Anvil hammer... Yeah, I need 39, so it doesn't matter which one. So I may as well just improve my strength first. That's the one that's going to benefit me sooner. I'm not even using Flame Grant Me Strength. It's a good incantation, but, you know. It's like, well, you know. Alright, well, Radigan's weak to fire, so that's good. Rather than do physical buffs, though, I'm gonna want to go for Divine Fortification, just because he does still hit me with his holy beams from time to time. Oh, come on, really? I'm gonna level up when I'm that close. What do I even need? Like 1100 more? Yeah, 103 runes, let's go. Always good it's a psychological strength to not go into a fight with a lot of runes, that way you don't feel like you're gonna lose anything. At least that's my approach to it. Yeah, 57, that's good. 57% holy damage negation. I probably should have prepared my dex tier for this, so I could just Black Flame Tornado you, but oh well. Alright, that's the last I'm gonna be able to buff with the spells, otherwise I'm gonna run out of FP. Oh, thank God. That was so good. I was like, I need to build up the poise damage before you go for your stupid Elden stars. I mean, you can just run away from it, but you know what? If I can poise break you out of it, that much better. Alright, just go behind that. Alright, that went a lot better than my last one. Okay, I am now Elden Lord. I don't need to make it official, we all know it's true. Alright, get that to 40, and now I can just put... Oh, look at that! I could use Flame Grant Me Strength if I wanted to. But now I'm gonna heavy infuse for Mohg's fight. Oh, 111 level. Haha. Love it. Okay, so that means I'm gonna get rid of this. Well, I'll keep this on because now I have to progress Varre's quest lines, so there's a few things I have to fight. So I'll do that. I'll keep it like that. But yeah, and then I'm gonna get my last sacred tier. It works out really well doing Varre's questline. I get a lot of goodies. And then I will want one more gold pickle foulfoot for Moog's fight, so actually let me just leave that there. And for that, keep that on, keep that on. Okay, so actually I put it to my favorites. And for that reason. Yep, doing his quest line gives me a reason to go to the Frenzy Village, get that last sacred tier, and just... it's just so linear. I love it.
You claim what? Aha, my doubt. Words are truly, I believe, even words. That's the... Oh, I mean, give it a try, and if it... I've high...
Alright, so I could go online real quick, but honestly... one, if you don't even have online connection, then you have to do the offline invasion. And even if you do it online or offline, you don't even have to fight the dude or anyone. You can just sever the connection 3 times and it counts. But considering how powerful I am, it would be quicker if I just come to the offline invasion and kill the dude. Honestly. I'm curious if I'll one-shot him. Between a plus 25 at 40 strength with the flame shrouded crack tier. It'll be interesting. I'll just get this side of grace though, may as well. I don't want you bothering me when I come back. Oh, just get deleted, dude. And I get Greatswords, which is a fabulous weapon. So even if you can do online invasions, just go ahead and do this one. It gives you a nice weapon. A nice secondary weapon. I'm not going to use it, but it's a great weapon. That's the weapon I use on my low level Jolly co-op builds. It's so good. I did it.
Oh, I'm glad. You have a... I wish to... A night luminary... So. Now. For your... Normally the... But...
Alright, so now come over here. I should be able to avoid the madness buildup, but if I get it, it's fine. If I stay close to this side, it shouldn't hit me. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. It didn't hit me once? Okay, I'll take it. May as well get Howl of Shabriri. I won't use it, most likely, but always good to have options. Another good reason to wait a bit until you come here, because you can just one-shot everything. And then, if ever you want to respec into magic. Yep. Honestly, if someone were like, I want to do magic but only in the DLC, and I don't really want to have to go through magic in the base game in order to do that, I'd be like, just do a strength build, honestly. It'll be a lot easier on you. That way you can just get to the level you need to get to. I mean, yeah, like, you won't plus 25 your weapon of choice, but honestly, like, most of the good magic weapons are somber anyway. Like, Renala's staff is somber, the Glintstone Kris is somber. You better go and get the Glintstone Kris if you want to do magic. It's a crime if you don't. Doesn't matter if the questline is a drag and a half, it's super worth it. Moonveil. The dreaded Moonveil. It's a good weapon, okay? Just because people made it sloppy in PvP. Who cares? I don't care about PvP. I do PvE mainly. Goodbye. And so, yeah, there's not many. I mean, those are the weapons I mainly use. Renala's staff, Glintstone. I don't use Moonveil, but I could. I end up using the Lordsworn Greatsword, actually, for my magic. So that'd be like the only plus 25. Or maybe just like a regular Uchi. But point is, even the Carrion Knight's sword is a somber weapon, so there you have it. Why am I talking about this? But there I go. Plus 12, 8-4, Physic, my buffs. It's a good time. It's a good time. Good time to get here. One more thing though, actually. I'll go ahead and get the Site of Grace in Mogwin Palace since I already traveled here, but I do need to go back to the Altus Plateau Church where I got one of my sacred tears near the map fragment so that I can get invaded by Eleonora and get that tier, because it would suck having to waste your healing just to heal out the blood loss from the Nihil.
Ah, you've complained with this a knight now. This. Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something. Never forget, for it is what you have. Well, the frailty of you, maidenless blunt. Who do you think I am?
Somebody who died in 2 hits. That's who you are. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh! I fucked up. He didn't give me the item. I shouldn't have killed him. Oh, I can't Oh no! Now I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, no. Please tell me there's a way to recover it. I had to talk to him again and get the fucking item that teleports me to Mogwin Palace. I can't get it back now, can I? And I'm pretty sure even if I went and got a Celestial Tear, that's not gonna revive him. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. Okay, well... you know what? That was a big dumb on my part. So, clearly, don't do that. Talk to him again, get the item, and then kill him, even if you want to kill him. So, I'm on PC. This is why I have a PC, so just give me a moment. There we go. Oh, look at that. You know, I just did like this really unknown, very rare series of button pushes. You know, a cheat code that works everywhere, lost to the ages. Totally works, totally works. But anyway, yeah, clearly, talk to him again, and he'll give you that item, and then you can kill him. Oh, that's funny. But that's why I play on PC. That's why I got a PC. Literally, so I could do just that. Alright? It's not a big deal. It's like I did everything anyway. I just got a little carried away. I was too busy thinking about Eleonora, but I just kind of defaulted to hitting him in the process, and I'm like, oh wait, I have to talk to him again. Damn it. Okay, but now I'm here, so... Oh, no, don't put that on my favorites, and I can get rid of this now. Alright, so she is gonna be over here. I believe she also does, like, fire damage. I mean, it's blood loss, of course, but... Yeah, the purifying crystal tier, that's what I really need. Alright, let me clean up my inventory a little bit. I'll keep that just because I love it so much, even though I won't use it. Ugh, put that away. Disgusting. I can't stand Gideon. Like, I really... It's not an exaggeration when I say I absolutely despise him. And it's such a shame because I can think of ways to make him like an actually decent fight. But no, what do? They just make him a light rolling spell spammer with infinite stamina and FP, you know? Because let me tell you, I do a lot of magic play in this game, and I know exactly how much those spells be costing. stamina and FP wise, and he just fucking throws them at you like he just opened his own cheat table and turned on a few scripts himself, eh? It's like, I see you, Gideon. I fucking see you, Gideon. Mm-hmm. Oh, he didn't follow me this time. Usually one of them follows me, but they back away. They actually reach their leash at that entrance and they teleport back. Alright, well, I'm gonna always keep Opaline Heart Tier, replace that because he is resistant to fire, so that means I'm gonna give him some more pancakes. Mm-hmm. And then flask-wise... Wait. I'm gonna give myself one more, just because it's more FP hungry and I have a baby FP bar. Everything else looks good though. Yeah, and I have this ready, have that. Yeah, okay. Wait till he dies. You have enough time to pop it when he dies. I love that you can duck under a lot of his attacks, either when you're charging a heavy attack or doing Lion's Claw. Because your head ducks when you do this, as well as the Lion's Claw animation, of course, you know. Oh, he can't attack anymore. It's a safe zone now. Oh, wow. I'm able to be a little bit higher now. Oh, ooh, woo, 118. 2 more levels than last time. Why is that? Oh, because I remembered to use the Gold Pickle Foulfoot on Fire Giant. I didn't do that last time, so I have 2 extra levels now. Yep, 20 Faith, 40 Strength, 38 Endurance. That is solid.